Over these last few weeks, Jalen Brunson has been proving why he should be considered as one of the best point guards in the NBA. If not, he has proved why he is the best point guard in the NBA. Yes, I've said it. Now, look, that's throwing no shade at, the big guys, the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the Luka Doncic. Those guys are great in their own way. But what the New York Knicks have had to overcome this season, the Randall injury, the Mitchell Robinson injury, the OG Anunoby being in and out of the lineup, considering where the New York Knicks are today in the standings, getting ready for a playoff push, Jalen Brunson, man, he's been a huge part as to why we are here. I mean, just take a look at these numbers. Over his last 12 games, he's averaging 34 points to go along with 8 assists and 3 rebounds. Now, the 34 points are impressive in their own right. We know JB could score. Like, we knew he could score. I mean, he's even gotten better this season, believe it or not. From last season, Knicks coming into this season thought that he can reach another level, and boy, has he reached that other level. But what has impressed me the most is his assist numbers. His assist numbers have drastically improved this year. He's had more double-digit assist numbers this year than prior. Just look at these assists: 10 assists, 11 assists, 11 assists, 8 assists. He, along with the Knicks coaching staff, has done a great job as to reading defenses and figuring out what to do next. Like, when you talk about his growth as a player, scoring, in my opinion, takes a back seat to the assist numbers because he could score on anybody. But like I said, what has impressed me is the assist numbers. He's reading blitzes, reading double teams, and teams are going to throw double teams at him for majority of the playoffs. Like, the Knicks should be expecting a boatload of different defenses. And in my opinion, this is the year where Jalen Brunson has taken a step in that regard because he's seeing things before they transpire. And once he sees that other extra defender come, he's passing it to an open Nick. Most likely that open Nick is Hartenstein. And who better than one of the best passing big men in the NBA to pass it to Isaiah Hartenstein. Hartenstein gives it to the open man, and then that's how the Knicks, flow within their offense. But yeah, man, JB this year, look, man, I didn't think he'll be this good. Like, last year was amazing, but this season, he's taken like 3 extra steps. And we saw what he did last year in the playoffs, right? Which is why it gets me so excited for this year's playoffs. He's a problem. He is a problem for opponent defenses. And this season in the playoffs, Knicks get home court in that first round. It's going to be exciting. Just to give you guys a quick reminder, Jalen Brunson against the Miami Heat last year played the whole game, the entire game. Didn't come out. Now, is that something I would like? No. Obviously, I want JB to rest up. And now we have, hopefully the guys will step up with Deuce and Bogdanovich off the bench, kind of like lessen the load in the playoffs. If he's willing to do that, he's willing to play the entire ball game, will us to victories. And look, man, Jalen Brunson in the playoffs is different. He's a different animal. He's even better than what as crazy as that sounds, he turns it up a notch in the playoffs. You know how some guys, when the lights get bright, their play starts to, go downhill? JB is the opposite. When the lights get bright, JB is at the top of the mountain, man. He's at the top of the mountain, leading the troops. And Madison Square Garden is going to go crazy in the playoffs because, I've been saying it all year. He should be considered top 5 MVP candidate. He's the best point guard in the Eastern Conference. He's playing like the best player in the NBA currently. The numbers speak for themselves. I've had a lot of people push back and say, what about this guy? What about that guy? Look, man, obviously I'm a Knicks fan. Am I kind of biased? Yeah. But look, we haven't seen someone play this great in a while, especially a point guard. Let's not forget that. Before JB, the New York Knicks were searching for that point guard. We went through a boatload of point guards, and I don't want to go through the list because it's a terrible list. Drafting, signing, we just couldn't get that position right. And now we have that position locked up because JB's going to be a Knick, hopefully for the rest of his career. Obviously, we want him to be in New York. He leaves me, honestly, as corny as it sounds, he leaves me speechless at times. Like, what more great things can you say about Jalen Brunson? And I'm just happy that he's on the squad. And the crazy thing is when you really go deep into his numbers, right? This is from Cleaning the Glass. Short mid-range, he's shooting 51%. That is 86th percentile at his position. Mid-range, all mid-range, he's shooting 49%. That is the 81st percentile at his position. Corner 3, 46%. All 3, 41%. Efficiency field goal percentage is 54%. Guys, he's literally doing it all. And look, we all know the NBA is gearing towards more three-point shooting, guys shooting behind the arc, right? But Brunson, over his career, has been a sustainable, 50%, 50%, 50%. All of his shots attempted they're above 50% from the mid-range jump for the mid-range game. And that's what he knows his strengths. He's sticking to it. And he's playing absolutely at an incredible level, which is why, look, playoffs are coming up, and as long as we got number 11, I've been saying it for a while now, the Knicks got a shot, man. There's an opportunity here for the New York Knicks to make some noise in the playoffs because Jalen Brunson is a different animal in the playoffs. There's the opportunity for, the Knicks to advance even further. Now, look, we have to take each matchup seriously. Like, I'm not saying we'll be favored over anybody. There's certain matchups where I think we would. And now with OG Anunoby's offense starting to come into form. So playoffs are on the horizon. Led by number 11, JB, anything is possible.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Look, man, this dude, we all know him. He's incredible. But right now we got to lock in, worry about who we play, and then hopefully we can take it from there and take it series by series and just go from there. But I can't wait to watch Jalen Brunson cook in the playoffs again because it's awesome. It's awesome. So smash the comments. What are your thoughts about everything? What are your thoughts about Jalen Brunson, the playoffs coming up? Just smash the comments and let me know your thoughts about the state of the Knicks and how far do you think we can go in the playoffs. And yeah, man, this was fun. Just wanted to come on here and give JB some love because, look, man, I can make a video like this every week for this dude. That's how incredible he is. But yeah, I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, bringing Knicks content throughout the whole playoffs all year long. So come along for the ride, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.